You're listening to the Cool Paso podcast. I'm your host, Sean Harold, and I'm here with the Horizon Scorpions.
Hello. Nice
Going on. Going on, guys.
You guys, go ahead and introduce yourself for me.
Hello, I'm Diego Flores, safety and running back at Horizon High School.
I'm Bruce Potter. I play slot and running back at Horizon High School.
Very, very cool. Nice to have you guys on here, man. So starting off a new season here. Who do you guys got week 1?
We have Socorro Bulldogs. Yes, we do.
Oh, wow. Now, so you guys have been studying them for quite some time.
A little bit, yes.
Eyes forward. So you guys are definitely prepped, right? Ready to go?
Yes, sir.
Definitely. And how many, you a senior this year?
I'm a senior, yes.
How many years have you been playing football?
I've been playing since my 7th grade year, but actually my 7th grade year is when COVID hit. So we cut it short, and that kind of motivated me to get back into it 8th grade year and see what the hype was about.
You got like a taste, and then you had to pull away from it.
Yeah.
Pretty much. For you, how many years have you been playing ball?
I've been playing since my 8th grade year.
8th grade year. So yeah, before the podcast, you were telling me, go ahead and let them know, where did you move in from?
I just came in here from Honolulu, Hawaii.
Honolulu, Hawaii. All right.
Yes, sir.
Very, very cool, man. So we got somebody from out of town, and you're a junior though, right?
Yes, I am a junior.
So Horizons gets to have you on their team 2 more times, right? All right. So what was training coming into this year like? Starting from Christmas, moving on there.
Yeah, it was pretty good. We came in pretty strong. Of course, we lost some key players, graduated. But having new players come in like Bruce here, we've just been building on the program, building on each other, and I'm loving the energy we have this year.
Definitely, yeah. So what's the culture like this year versus last year? Kind of what you feel like?
The culture is definitely trust. It's definitely a new, young group, and everyone's learning. Everyone's putting in the work every day, and we all got to hold each other accountable, and we got to build off of that.
Bruce, you said you played in Honolulu, Hawaii. So what's culture like football-wise coming from there to El Paso? Is it any different?
Yeah, it's very different. Over there we go by 3 things. You have God, family, and then it's football. And over there, football is everything. I mean, you go down the street, and you see everything about your local football team right there, and they're very passionate. And it doesn't matter how good or bad you are. Everyone from that town is gonna show up, and they're gonna sell out the stadium. And it's just a very good environment over there, and I loved playing there. But coming here to Horizon, and especially El Paso, Texas, I feel like I see the same thing here. Everyone is just very excited about football. I see a lot of it on Instagram, social media. People are very excited coming up to football season, especially with a lot of talent around different schools. So, I'm still excited to play here. I'm still excited to be a part of, this environment.
Yeah, they say Texas football is a little different. Yeah. So I guess you'll be the judge of that for us.
Yeah, I'll try to be.
Definitely. You'll come across some different stadiums. He hasn't played at the SAC yet.
The SAC Stadium. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I've heard of it.
Yeah, it's a very well, and there's 2 SACs now.
Yeah, we got one too.
So, but they're very large stadiums, big crowds, definitely fun. Do they have a lot of high schools in Honolulu? Like as far as the competition wise that you play against, or?
Yeah, I know. Just in the island that I lived in, Oahu, we had at least 80, we had a lot of different schools, but sometimes we would travel out of state to go to Las Vegas or even play some California teams. So, we weren't always just limited to what was in the islands or in our very specific island. We were always looking to play competition from, out of island, out of state.
Yeah, so that's what's a little different about El Paso versus other parts of Texas. There's some parts of Texas, state champs many years over is this place called Katy, Texas. It's a little town. It's a small town. But that's a group where these young men have been playing ball since they were 6 years old, all the way through high school, the same core group of people, right?
Wow.
And and it's because there's one high school in that town. So where else so the whole town puts their energy, money, and everything into that. Here we've got almost 50 high schools.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So where we have teams that are super strong when they're little. There's one particular team that broke apart. It's all over the city right now. The Broncos, they were state champs. If that team had stayed together at one particular high school, you know what we would have, So it's cool that you got to experience that there.
Yeah.
So yeah, but Horizon's definitely got a lot of comp too. If you guys are looking good this year, right?
Well, yeah.
I saw a lot of promise in you guys last year too, so we're looking forward to it. What's it been like taking the leadership role this year? As far as being a senior and upperclassman, junior?
It's been very exciting. Just building off of last year's seniors and seeing their leadership, their motivation to get on the field, get through training, get through workouts. We try to incorporate that as now our seniors, and we love just being a team.
Nice, nice. I mean, who's your biggest inspiration? You know, playing ball and keeping you going here.
My family. All glory to God. My family has just always been behind my back, always kept me motivated, always pushing me through hardship, and I couldn't do it without them.
Absolutely, for you.
For me, I feel like I have quite a lot of people that I look up to. But first off, definitely my family. They pushed me to be where I am today, and without them, I don't think I'd be sitting here today. Definitely also God. He's got me through some very dark times in my career, and I'm very thankful for him. But I also, I think I have some celebrities too. Ilya Taporia, he's very strong in the mental game, and I take notes from him too. And also Amon-Ra St. Brown. I was watching the NFL receiver series on Netflix when I was flying over here to El Paso, and I was like, man, I'm a big fan of Amon-Ra St. Brown, even though I don't support the Detroit Lions. But I still like Amon-Ra St. Brown. He's a great player.
Right. When respect too when you see the player beyond the whoever the team is or whatever. You know what
Absolutely,
I mean? So
yeah.
I see people wearing a jersey for a player and he'll bounce from team to team, and they're not changing teams or following the player.
They're supporting the player. Yeah.
So that's big too, and it's cool you mentioned the mental part of the game because that's a huge part of it. I've seen some amazing athletes just fall apart because they just didn't have it together. So that's the big huge part of the game right there. So, and also being a leader. You have to keep that mentality and can't break when those little ones are watching you either. When those young ones are watching you break, you're what they're looking up to. So what else do they got?
Yeah, I mean, I've struggled with that. My freshman year, really starting in football, I'll always really be struggling on the mental game, with the confidence and everything. I'd make a bad play and I'd be on the sideline swearing, but one of my coaches taught me a lesson. He's like, you never know who's watching. There's always a college scout in the stands. And if he's watching you, throw a temper tantrum on the sideline, that's not a good look for you. And so that's why I always try to keep my composure and just try to stay calm through all levels of the game, no matter, if I make a good play or the next play, I'm always looking forward to the next play. I'm never looking, the play that just happened.
The past, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that'll just bring you down, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Speaking of coaches, any coaches been a big inspiration or welcome for you coming into this? Or
well, definitely Omar Garcia. He welcomed me in here. As soon as I came off the plane, I actually came and watched the spring game for these guys, and I just fell in love with the program. And after that, I went and talked to Garcia, and he took me in as if I've been playing here since my freshman year, and I loved it.
That's awesome for you. Any coaches been a big deal for you?
Yeah, Coach Garcia has definitely turned around this program for us. After going a couple years slumped, we love to see the energy. We love to be motivated and get out there on the field, hit it hard.
Absolutely. Well, I can't wait to see you guys play out in the field out there. Looking forward to seeing it. Definitely. Hopefully we can have you guys in the studio and maybe interview again at the end and see how everything ended up for y'all.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Definitely going to pleasure meeting you guys.
Pleasure meeting you.
Conversations with you, but thanks for coming out, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.